is my love, Faust. He has a funny ability where he reaches out for an item and throws it, and the item he gets is based on luck. It's completely RNG. They have now introduced an RNG character in Rebirth of Souls. The genius part is that all espadas have different aspects of death, and this one's aspect of death is madness. And what could be more maddening than a chaos of pure chance? I'll tell you what, freakiness. There are some characters in Kubo's arsenal that are just freaky. There's a guy named Azashiro in a novel Spirits Are Forever With You, and his Bankai is the only person that manages to unfreak herself by the end of the story. By the way, I have a Patreon, please support me there. But why do I bring out this novel? You will never guess who is the secondary villain there. You will never guess who is the secondary villain in a new arc that shouldn't be named. All I'm saying is that somehow, despite being not in top 10 popularity lists, this guy, despite being dead, keeps finding his way into the story, reviving himself all the time. And they expressed it by giving him an RNG chance to get revived twice. Funny little detail, he also starts with less amount of lives than everyone else. Everyone else starts with 9. And he can reduce a random amount of these lives. So if you're unlucky enough, he might hit you with -6, like Reawakened Ulquiorra. Now that I slightly touched upon the finishers, he has a finisher with a doll. And I'm really wondering if they really made these dolls for every single character. I imagine them being like those little Pops figurines, but that would be some ridiculous amount of effort put in the character. He's already very complex. He works with 2 new different meter bars in order to reach the probability of the desired effect through the RNG. What the hell did I even just say? Somehow 2-star difficulty. What could possibly be a 1-star? Anyway, this is Mini Faust. Cute little minion that Faust can give birth to at random again. Xylapro also has minions, straight in his intro, but there aren't a lot of minions in his gameplay, even though minions in general are a core theme of his character. Or maybe things that happen to his kind of minions, whatever. I would imagine he could use them to heal himself, but he already gets a damage reduction by default. This is one of the only buffs that he gets without an RNG. Somewhat unrelated, but there is a spell named Chakaho, and this is like a basic jobber spell fireball that everyone spams. When they remember they can use Kido, of course. But the absolute coolest way it was ever used was in the fight against Xylapro with Renji. Dude isn't even good at using Kido. Renji did the best Shakaho in the entire series. And it was only due to the damage reduction buff in the anime that he survived the entire sequence. I love that the color of the entire stage changes when he does his counter. That's very cool aesthetics. Peep the new Mayuri outfit, by the way, one of 1,000s of the ones that he has. But only one matters, the GOAT Mayuri. Have to mention that according to Reddit's calculations, we only have 9 to 10 reveals left. And if you're acquainted with the lore, you can safely predict at least 4 of them, so not so many surprises are left. I'm surprised they even made nearly 40 playable characters for their first Bleach game. I already got everything I wanted, except for maybe one character who did so little in the story. I think you'd need to make up a lot of his moveset. The one who I'm looking the most to though was revealed in a very first announcement trailer, that's White Ichigo, but it's been so long since he was quote-unquote teased, I'm starting to doubt that he's actually a playable character. Just like Aegis Reflector or Hime.